we'll just talk about how I explore the surroundings or the world itself. So depending on the difficulty, it will be either hard or easy to clear content. Okay. First off, what do you need to clear the content of the game? In normal difficulty, you can just use your weapons, okay, to clear content easily. Just leave the cheats on here. Scrap this one. Okay. So first off, in uh, exploring, you might want to invest on a weapon first. So bow is always okay. It's a first weapon. It serves its purpose, right? And usually this is enough for lower difficulties. And then on higher difficulties, it actually depends on your preferences. But you can get, it's either bow or crossbow. You can find your crossbow somewhere in the map. Um, you can also make use of, personally, I use katana as my weapon of choice. Some loves using the pole arm or the spear, depending on the case. And some even go for one-handed axe with shields. Basically, you just kill them with your attacks, and that works. But with the recent change in the combat overhaul, different weapons, okay, uses absurd amounts of stamina when attacking. So you can literally swing this weapon, your pole arm, around 8 times, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times before you use up your health in order to attack. So you can invest on combat perks and utility perks, specifically this one, Novice Fighter, to decrease your attack stamina usage. You can use your axe, okay, or your spear. So depending on the weapon, they have their uses. Like I've said, personally, I like to use the katana instead. So that's how you clear areas. You can leave your base. Zombies will not attack your base. The day spawns, the zombies that will randomly spawn on... See, there's from previous video, they were not able to get to me, so we were able to go here. They attacked that spot instead. See, it used up charges. So you can clear areas with your weapons easily. But that's really dependent on difficulty. For higher difficulties, wherein zombies are really strong, what I do is, for example here, let's go to a higher difficulty instead. Just to show you how different it is in low difficulties and in higher difficulties. Let's go to Legend, just to show you the difference of how absurd the difference is in higher difficulties. So let's go to the first zombie that we see, and we'll see how strong they are. Oh no. Let's make a weapon just to show it. Strongest damage that we can get is the hammer. Okay. It deals 45 damage. So it's strong, right? In Legend, there's a lot more zombies compared to other difficulties. The higher the difficulty is, there's just basically more of everything. And the speed, they're very fast. Oops. Simple. Cute. Okay. Typographical error got me killed. Let's just craft it again because I'm lazy. So, yeah. The number of zombies increases in difficulty. They're faster, they're stronger, and they have so much HP compared to lower difficulties. See? They take so much damage. And that's already a 45 damage weapon. So imagine trying to take on audio. So imagine trying to take on the number of zombies without any cheats at all, like this. I mean, you saw how fast I died when I didn't have the invincible on. So how do you actually clear areas? So one way to clear areas is that's why I suggest you get Demo Man as fast as possible, because here in higher difficulties, if you demolish this one, for example, you don't get anything at all. You lose everything. And that's a very big problem. But if you have at least level 1 or novice Demo Man, okay, and you try to demolish it, you get your trap machine and your iron ingot back, and those are very hard to come by in early game. Okay, so how do you actually clear areas? It's simple. Okay, you make the trap as close as you get, or as safe as you get, for example here, and then just lure them to the traps. See, there's way more zombies in this difficulty compared to the lower ones. I got stuck. Anyways. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah, can't. Supposed to be, you lure them out. I got stuck. Okay. So you lure them out. And you just run around the trap, avoiding death. That's how you clear areas in higher difficulties. That's how I do it. Because even then, your traps takes time just to kill the zombies. Actually, you can also do something like this. Smart way is this. Close the door, and you can still reach the trap, so you can reload it as needed. So let's say you have your bow, for example. You don't have any bow. This is your javelin. There's a zombie. Just lure them. Okay. Stand by the door. Get damaged. Or no, don't stand by the door. They destroy the door instead. So that's one way. So once you clear this area, for example, just demolish it again. You get the most important items back. And then you move on to the next building. But what if you cannot, if you have to clear open areas? Like this one. Let's go to the one of the best spots that you need to clear as early as possible for good materials. You just need to not die. It's a very long trek. Let's go over. Yeah, it's a very long trek. 5. Anyways, we have to get there first to show you what I mean. Yeah, if you have so many food, this is one way to run without actually stopping. Since you can still sprint and use your health instead. Just stock up on food. See? And then you can just run around without any care in the world. I don't know if I'm going there too. Good for a while. Good. Silence. Okay, I have to make this one. This makes it a whole lot easier, just for video purposes. Okay. So one of the most important areas that you have to clear as early as you can when starting a new game on high difficulties would be this part. Yes, this one, this part. So each of the cars in this area you can loot, and each of those can give you copper wires, iron plates, okay, which are good for making trap machines. Your copper wires are needed, and you need three of them for one trap machine. Your iron plates can be dismantled or disassembled to iron ingots that you also need for your traps. So how do you actually clear this area as early as possible? So let's say you've already finished your first wave. You have cleared probably you were able to get enough research materials. How many do you need? I need to wait, I need to kill myself first a few times. So again, whenever you die, you lose a research, but you get the materials back once you loot your corpse. Okay. So if you were able to get at least 75 research materials, you need to get at least 75 research materials, okay, and have survived your first wave. Then you can go here, survey the area. As you can see, there's zombies around, okay, and then what you do is the same thing on how you clear areas in higher difficulties. Put a trap, just for the sake, you put a trap, you lure the zombies, and let your trap do its work. You have to be very careful not to die, because usually your base is very far from this. Or if you made your base near, you still have to avoid dying. And don't do that. See, you can die pretty quickly in legend mode in higher difficulties. So basically you do that. You lure them. What I did was very basic, okay? Because there's always a better way in taking care of this. What I do is, you cannot make walls. They're expensive, okay? They're relatively expensive. But you can make stairs. They just cost one log and one vine, which you can get from very easily. You do not even need anything at all, just your felling axe. So what I do is something like this. The stairs will double as your walls. And just lure them accordingly, smartly, so you don't die. See? Something like that. So it takes time and patience to clear areas in higher difficulties. Unlike in normal mode, you can just go and smack them with your weapons or just kill them straight out. At this area, You can get lots of copper, copper wires, and even yeah, copper wires. So let's do just to show for the video. Let's make it quick. Let's get a scavenger. Okay, and fast forward it. Just get all the cars and all the barrels, copper barrels. So you have to be careful because sometimes the day spawns arrives, and then it will try to kill you. Just be mindful of your surroundings and where your trap is, and then lure it towards that area again. So as you can see, we're just getting on the cars, everything, break everything, loot everything. This will actually boost your resources nicely in order for you to tackle the waves easier. So if you want to see more examples of how I clear areas on higher difficulties, you can watch some of my other videos on Twitch. Still there. It's really tedious though. It takes patience, lots of saving, loading. I don't really like playing in hardcore mode because I'll just load it anyways. If I die, you cannot revive, but you can still load your save game because it doesn't get deleted. So, see, we get copper wires, and those are really useful to make your trap machines. So yeah, it's just an example of how good this spot is for your early game. So once you're done here, for example, you've looted everything, you can just demolish it again. Right? And get out from here. Oh, I forgot. I didn't have the demo man there. That's why it didn't show. So for the sake of examples, no. Oh, by the way, you cannot build stuff if there are loot bags around. See? So, like I said, you need to have your demo man before you try clearing areas on higher difficulties. And then just demolish it, get your trap machine back to your base, and continue with the game. That's how I clear content or clear the map. I make sure I have enough time to get back to my base. Or even if I do not have enough time to go back to my base, if I'm sure the base can hold the horde, I'm still safe. So that's one way. What else? Oh, by the way, um, I'll show you how dangerous animals are in higher difficulties. They're not that dangerous in normal mode, for example, but once you are in legend mode, hard mode even, you'll see how strong they are. We just have to find a bear first. just to show. It's either a bear or a wolf, even a stag. Oh, see? This is an example of the day spawn. It's day 0, no waves yet, but you can still get this one. We didn't get one in the normal difficulty video that I just made. But just imagine you have a zombie going at you. So you have to be very careful. Just for the sake of... Oh, wait, no. It will follow you everywhere. Oh, let's continue looking for the bear. You see some funny interaction with him. Come on. We need either a bear or a wolf. Or a boar. Or a stag. Come on, baby. Funny. Come on. A fox will do. Stop. Can't hit stuff with this. We need a bear. Whenever you're in the wild, always destroy iron nodes that you see. Or copper and iron. Bear. Bear. Whenever I look for bears, I can find them. But if I'm not looking for bears, they suddenly just appear. My God, where's the bear? The zombie will not let up. It will try to get to you. The day spawns do that. Okay. Later it will catch up. Oh, it's a boar? Yeah, that's a boar. That works. Okay, so this boar will keep on attacking. Now I need the zombie back. Where's the zombie? Okay. So that's something cool. If the animal hits... See? That's how strong they are. They can 3-shot a zombie. And if I remove the invincible... See? Can 2-shot me. A bear, however, can 1-shot you. So you have to be very careful. So how will you be able to deal with bears or wolves? If you're like me, that's very bad in shooting games. Just lure them. Lure them to your barbed fences. So I saw a boar. I need to remove fast forward. The slow-mo. Just to show. Where's the stupid boar? Oh, it's a pig. I needed the boar. Anyways, what you do is your other traps cannot damage animals. Only your barbed fences could. So what I do is hit animals and then lure them to my barbed fences. And then they will just die there. That's one way, that's the easiest way to kill boars, bears, stags in high difficulty. Or you can just shoot your gun at them. That works too. Because like I've said, they can one shot, two shot you in high difficulties. And every time you die, you lose 10 condition. So it's not really good to die in high difficulties. See, there's a stag. Okay, let them kill each other. Just avoid it. That's how strong animals are. See? I think this stag can two-shot me. Not sure, but you can use your barbed fences to kill them. It's like I've said, your other traps can't deal damage to. They don't even trigger. See? But this one's killed them. We just lure them, and that's easy. Free meat. And then, so that's for the exploring. What else? Yeah, that's for the exploration part.